What's going on, guys? Before you guys flame into me, I understand that a passenger train does not typically carry coal trains. It's just for fun. Um, got in some new stuff, as you just seen, highlighting a few things. Got my B unit now. Found one, and I can't say who it was from. It was actually kind of a gift, I suppose you could say. Ties in perfect with my Southerner. I'm looking into another one called the Tennessean because there were several routes for DE6s. The Southerner, the Tennessean, a lot of those actually served my area I live in now in Bristol, Virginia, and Bristol, Tennessee. They had an active station for years down there, for probably 60 some years. Was the passenger service that ran these. These and the E8s back there. As you saw, got in something I've been looking for a very, 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 very long time. They are mehano. I did some research and I found out that these were mehanos, and there's my original one there. I only had one. When I was younger, here, I'll actually set this up again. When I was younger, I had about a dozen of those, of the mehanos. I remember, and they were just like these. And as I had said, a lot of things were stolen from us when we left on a trip. It was, gosh, I think it was probably the summer of '89 or the summer of '90. And in my hometown, there wasn't crime. It's an old southern town. You left your doors open. But we usually locked our doors except for the basement door. And the basement door was left unlocked. And they stole everything. Every single turn. As I had said on my other videos, had about 60. Norfolk and Western had about 12 of these. God, I forgot how many engines I had. It was a big layout. It was massive. But I'm rebuilding slowly. Still have to add all the Norfolk and Western because I have a lot more to buy. The Norfolk and Westerns that I like are specifically Bachman, though. So that specific style is the one I'm hunting for. Well, for some odd reason, people have increased their prices. I think because they know it's tax season and people are getting their money back. So I have to hold off. I'll probably hold off until the train shows around the area. There's some in Asheville. Johnson City has some. The show in Bluefield, West Virginia. So I need to just show up with straight cash and just start buying some stuff back. As I had said, I actually had to lay out how I want it. I still have to add some switches. I'm adding a turnout back through there to go back to that shed. Here, hang on, I'll show you. Probably going to add one here and branch out into a Y and split into 3, hopefully 4. Because as you see, I have extra rack on the side too. I've got stuff over here. I've got the Virginian inside here because the J is being sent to Rocky. It's getting the wow steam, the same thing that's in my Crescent. Because I'm tired of the Broadway Limited sound system screwing up. It's constant. It never fails. My synchronized chuffing stopped completely, so I can't hear it anymore. So I've decided that I'm just going to remedy the whole situation and do what a lot of people have done and switch to the WoW Steam. It'll still be the same basic train. It's just I'll have to find the sound that works the best. I still need to redo a few of the sounds on the crescent, the bell, the horn. It just takes time. Um, I'm real happy with this guy. It looks good. It runs strong because this is the engine I had found, and it's nice. I've got two E6s. I've got this one and the ACL. I have the E8 sitting in the back. I've got my SD7 or SD9 for Southern. I've got an SD35. That's the dummy in there. I've got another SD35. That's the Athearn with sound. No, I think it's a 40. Yeah, it's a 40. I've got a lot of stuff. I keep finding all kinds of deals and stuff, and I keep buying more, which is fine. You know, as I find the good deals, I hope I have the money to buy them, and I usually buy them. So the wife gets a little upset, but she knows I'm working toward a project, and she knows I sold all of my Norfolk and Southern stuff and never got to use the money from selling it. So trying to get that money back by buying stuff. Because I told her, I was like, that was my money for my track, and she understands that. She's nice about it. So, but you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off here. Gonna try to lay down. I went back to my second job. They got rid of overtime at my main job, so I've been working a second job again. So I gotta get some rest before heading in. But huge, huge, huge shout out to my friend Tim. Tim, God bless you. He's the one who actually, these were his. He personally owned these. These were his cars. And he's in the process of downsizing. And he reached out and says, hey, he says, listen, I can cut you a deal, but I can't cut any other people this kind of deal. He's like, I'm redoing some stuff. I want to offer it to you first. And again, Tim hooked me up. He's a blessing in my life. He really is. And not just trains. He's actually he's talked to me about a lot of stuff. He's a good man. He's very honorable. It's hard to find people like him. So I'm very blessed to have really good people like that in my life. A lot of these people I've met through trains have actually become my friends. Rocky, Keith, Tim, James, Chris, Rob. All these guys are people I met on a forum or through a sale. I bought stuff off of them, and we became friends. So, been a good year. Gonna keep on rolling. Gonna slowly add some more stuff, and I'm actually gonna start weathering now. So we'll see how that. And the first thing getting weathered is that. So we'll see how that goes. So y'all stay tuned, and thank you again.